Yeah. What up?
I tell you almost every night, and everything is true.
What up?
The feeling
What's cracking, everybody?
me whenever I'm with you. Just know me.
Welcome back to Mike Manifestations Podcast, guys. Today's episode is a little different, but trust me, it's one you won't want to miss. If you've been rocking with me since day one on Mike Manifestations Podcast, first of all, thank you. Seriously, appreciate it. Love the support. Now, this journey's been incredible, but I've been thinking a lot about what truly excites me, what I love talking about the most, and what I know will bring the best content to you. So today, I'm making a big announcement. Mike Manifestations is officially evolving into something new, something that represents my passion for sports, my love for my teams, and my excitement for what's next. So welcome to West Coast Triple Play Podcast, guys. What? Yeah. Like I said, if you've been rocking with me since day one, thank you guys. I truly appreciate it. And if you're new, welcome. I hope you subscribe, share, and join me on this next chapter. Here's what we got to do to stay tapped in. Like I said, remember to follow, hit that subscribe button, because this new podcast is going to be a little bit exciting. And most importantly, guys, keep that same love coming. I'm still bringing my voice, my insight, my passion, just on a new focus. So we're going from manifestation to motivation to now repping the West Coast in full effect. West Coast, baby. It's still me though, just with the new jersey on. Let's go. Let's get it. Yeah. So we're going to jump into 49ers news, controversial, and other stuff going on in the world. Let's talk about Brock Purdy, who's notably led the 49ers to 2 NFC Championship appearances and a Super Bowl. He's entering his final year of the rookie contract. His current contract deal, a 4-year agreement signed after being the last pick in the 2022 NFL Draft. Mr. Irrelevant. Yep. You guessed it. He has an average annual salary of approximately $934,000. But due to performance-based escalators, his 2025 salary is set to increase to around $5.3 million, which is still chump change. You know what I'm talking about? But given Brock Purdy's performance and the escalating market for top-tier quarterbacks, discussions about a contract extension have intensified. ESPN's Dan Graziano projects that Purdy could command a 4-year extension worth approximately $196 million, with $112 million guaranteed. This would place his average annual salary at around $49 million. You know, and here we got the new draft picks coming up. Mike Green from Marshall, and another edge rusher from Texas A&M. But yeah, so looking to build on that. We got Brock Purdy, we got Brandon Ayuk's contract as well. They got a lot of guaranteed money coming in on Brandon Ayuk's contract now too, because they either didn't trade him or they he's still on the roster as of, I forgot, it was April 1st, or I'm not sure what the date was, April something. But anyways, so Brock Purdy's average annual salary, he could be commanding a $49 million, ranking him among the top 10 highest paid quarterbacks in the league. We got some other ones that are, we got team. What's the team's perspective on all this? 49ers general manager John Lynch He's expressed optimism about reaching an agreement, but also has indicated that a deal might not materialize this offseason. He emphasizes the team's desire to retain Brock Purdy long term, stating, "We have interest in Brock being around here for a long, long time." The owner, Jed York, as well, echoed in the sentiment, acknowledging Brock Purdy as a top ten quarterback, and emphasized the importance of balancing his contract extension within, with maintaining a competitive roster. York stated, "I think he is a top 10 quarterback. I think he's great, especially when you combine him with Kyle and what we have. He's a heck of a quarterback, and we want him here for a long, long time." So even from the ownership and everything else is coming down, they want Brock Purdy to stick around. So the quarterback market has seen significant inflation in recent years. For instance, Joe Burrow, Trevor Lawrence secured a 5-year contract worth $275 million each, averaging $55 million annually, while Brock Purdy's making chump change over here. While Brock Purdy's achievements are commendable, the 49ers must consider how his performance compares to these benchmarks when determining his value. There have been some speculations about the possibility of trading Brock Purdy. However, the reports indicate that no teams have approached the 49ers with trade offers for him. This lack of external interest, suggests that other franchises may view Purdy as a product of the 49ers system rather than a standalone elite quarterback, for their system. But given Brock Purdy's integral role in the team's recent successes, retaining him seems prudent. However, the 49ers must be cautious not to overextend financially. This could hinder their ability to build a well-rounded team, especially when you're trying to get those rookies coming into the draft, those edge rushers. We're trying to try to move up into the draft to pick up one of those, edge rushers to help Nick Bosa on the other side. Contract in range of 45 to 50 million, annually appears reasonable, aligned with the market trends while allowing flexibility to address other roster needs. Trading Brock Purdy could be considered if negotiations reach an impasse, or if his contract demands become unattainable. However, given the current lack of trade interest and the potential risks associated with transitioning to a new quarterback, this option seems less favorable. But they're sounds like they're kind of in the rebuilding stage. It's great that they brought in Robert Saleh. Hopefully we build that defense. But the 49ers face a complex decision regarding Brock Purdy's future. Balancing the desire to reward his contributions with the need to maintain overall team competitive is going to be key. As negotiations continue, fans and analysts alike will be watching closely to see how the situation unfolds. Now let's jump into something different. Not something different, but Los Angeles Lakers, baby. Playoff readiness and key contributions. So as of April 6, 2025, the Lakers hold a 48 and 30 record, positioning them third in the Western Conference. Their recent performances have been a mix of commanding victories, challenging losses, reflecting both their potential and the areas needing attention. Man, recent performance has been going off. April 3rd, 2025, the Lakers faced a 123-116 defeat against the Golden State Warriors. Despite the loss, LeBron James contributed 33 points, and Austin Reeves delivered a standout performance with 31 points, including a personal best of 9 3-pointers. April 4th, 2025, bouncing back, the Lakers secured a 124-108 victory over the New Orleans Pelicans. Luka Doncic led with 35 points. How many of you guys are Luka Doncic fans? Let me know in the comments. I know he's been doing good, man, since he's came over from the Mavericks. But Austin Reeves has been stepping it up, adding 30, and LeBron James contributing to 27 points in that game. April 6th, in a dominant display, the Lakers triumphed over the Oklahoma City Thunder, which I thought was going to be a must-win game against a must-win team. You know, they're up there, man. They're rocking it. But yeah, they beat them 126-99 win with Doncic scoring 30 points, Reeves adding 20, James providing 19 points along with 7 assists. But what's going on with the Lakers, man? Luka Doncic, since joining the Lakers in February 2025, Luka Doncic has been a transformation presence. His ability to orchestrate the offense and deliver in clutch moments has added a new dimension to the Lakers' dynamics. Doncic's recent performance underscore his significance. April 6th versus Thunder, he had 30 points, 7 rebounds, 6 assists. April 4th versus the Pelicans, he had 35 points, 6 rebounds. But like I said, Austin Reeves has been elevating his game right now, bro, significantly. Because a reliable scorer and playmaker, his chemistry with Doncic and James have been pivotal in the Lakers' offense schemes. Notably, performances include on April 3rd versus the Warriors, 31 points, 6 rebounds, 3 assists with a career-high 9 three-pointers. April 4th versus the Pelicans, he had 30 points, 3 rebounds, and 7 assists. Man, that dude's I think he had like 3 or 4 back-to-back 30-point games. Like I said, he's stepping up when he needs to step up. Know what I mean? So with the playoffs imminent, the Lakers blend of veteran leaderships and emerging talent positions them formidable contenders. The energy between Doncic, Reeves, and James is going to be crucial navigating into the postseason challenges. Maintaining consistency, particularly in three-point shooting and defensive intensity, will be the key factors in their quest for a championship. But let's all, as a Laker fan, man, I'm hoping they do it. They pull it out. They pull out all the stops. So as the Lakers prepare for the postseason, the contributions of Luka Doncic, Austin Reeves, they've been instrumental, man, in getting all this, achieved. Their performances, coupled with LeBron James's leadership, providing a strong foundation for a deep playoff run. Fans have every reason to be optimistic about the Lakers' championship aspirations. Everybody thought, when they traded AD, they're like, man, there goes the season. They're in the rebuilding stages. But then again, whoever thought Luka Doncic is going to be traded to the Los Angeles Lakers? I know I didn't. But it's crazy. Now we're going to the diamond, bro. Kenley Jansen. Impact on the Angels bullpen. A veteran. The Angels made a significant move this offseason by signing veteran closer Kenley Jansen to a 1-year, $10 million deal. Jansen's MLB active leaders in saves with 447 brings a wealth of experience and stability to the back end of the Lakers to the back end of the Angels bullpen. His presence is expected to solidify the closer role, a position that's seen inconsistency in recent years. In his debut with the Angels, Jansen recorded his first save, expressing enthusiasm about his role and the opportunity to mentor younger players, the younger pitchers in the bullpen. Beyond this, on his field performance, Jansen's mentorship of young flamethrowers like Ben Joyce is noteworthy. Joyce, known for his triple-digit fastball, stands to benefit immensely from Jansen's guidance. Jansen has expressed his commitment to helping Joyce develop, slating, "I'm going to do everything I can do to help him. I think he's going to be an unbelievable closer in the future. But right now it's his time." Right? But anyways, guys, so Mike Trout, his transition to right field, what do you guys think about it? For me, I think it's a good move. I mean, whatever's going to keep him fresh and healthy and everything else out there, you know, we got to do what we got to do to protect him, and hopefully we can get him a championship before he retires. I love Mike Trout. I'm a big Mike Trout fan, so I've been backing him up since day one. I got my Mike Trout jersey and everything else, and man, it's been awesome. I mean, it's just his loyalty to the Angels, whether lose, draw, or win seasons, whatever you want to call it. He's been with us through thick and thin. Yeah, he probably had the opportunity or had conversations about getting traded or signing with a different team, but his loyalties kept him there. But in an effort to preserve his health and extend his career, Mike Trout has transitioned from center field to right field. Right field for the 2025 season. So this strategic move aims to reduce the physical demands on Trout, who has faced multiple injuries in recent years. Trout has embraced the change, noting, "I'm actually enjoying it a lot. I think it's been great." To facilitate this transition, Trout has sought advice from former teammates, Torrey Hunter. Damn, he's, who made a similar move during his career. Hunter's insight has been invaluable with Mike Trout's stating. He says, "We chat all the time, and Trout always asks questions. That ought to let you know who he is. He's always, even as a big star that he is, he's still seeking advice out of everybody else. Assessing the Angels contender status. The Angels have been proactive this offseason, adding not only Jansen, but also players like Yohan Moncada, Jorge Soler. Despite these acquisitions, projections remain cautious about the team's playoff perspectives. Fangraphs, for instance, project the Angels to finish 75 wins, reflecting skepticism about their ability to break their extended postseason drought. But, however, the players themselves, optimistic. Jansen, drawing parallel to the 2002 Angels, remarked, the 2002 Angels, nobody thought they were going to be great, right? So they went on to win the whole World Series. He emphasized the importance of collective effort and believed in achieving success. So the addition of Kenley Jansen and the strategic shift of Mike Trout to right field are pivotal moves aimed at addressing both immediate performance and long-term player health. So when the team suggests, believe in their potential to contend as the season unfolds, the effectiveness of their changes will become evident. So with that, guys, I'll leave you with this. Hope you guys have enjoyed the podcast. Hope you guys are I'm hoping I can bring you guys the latest and greatest news that's out there. Any breaking stuff I can try to get done. Like I said, I can talk about sports all day long. The Lakers, the Angels, the 49ers, stuff like that. But, we're going to wrap this up, guys. And like I said, make sure you guys like and subscribe to the new podcast. Share it. Like I said, those that's been rocking with me since day one, I appreciate the love, guys, the support. I know my cousin Yvonne's probably going to be like, "What? I don't know nothing about no sports." But anyways, girls, I love you, and I just think this podcast just is going in a different direction at this point, which which is something that I'm passionate about. But like I said, if you're new to the podcast, make sure you guys make sure you guys subscribe. If you're watching us on YouTube, make sure you guys hit that notification. That way you're notified every time we go live. And with that, guys, we'll catch you guys on the next one. We out. Peace.
Yeah, you're the only one.
Yeah.
First and only one. I wanna shout it loud. That you're the only one for me. Ooh, 'cause you're the only one for me. You're the only one. Yeah, you're the only one.
West Coast Triple Play, baby. We out. We catch you guys on the next one. Keep it locked in. West Coast Triple Play podcast, baby. If you guys have let us know in the comments, guys, who your favorite team is. Football, basketball, baseball. Let us know who your team is in the comments, guys. Love to hear. Catch you guys on the next one.